Good morning, you guys. It is a little bit of a rainy day today. We were not expecting this. I thought it was gonna be sunny all day, but it looks like it's raining all day, and it's raining everywhere around us the entire day. So I think we've made a plan. I'm gonna go pick up the guys, and I think what we're gonna do is we're gonna drive 3 hours north to this really cool national park where there's all these waterfalls, like huge waterfalls. It's insane. Yo! What up, guys?
What's good?
Turned out to be a little bit of a rainy day.
Man, fucking rainy.
This is like your main day of filming, right?
Yeah, this is our main day. And the one main day it's fucking.
Alright, well you lucked out because I have a car and we can drive 3 hours north. Yes. So let's do it.
Yes.
We can go to
We're escaping this rain.
So we're about an hour and a half in. We pulled over on literally the side of the road so that we could fly the drone because we have come to what is some of the most insane valleys, and I think we're about to go through it. So we have to do it now before we go through a tunnel that'll take us through the mountain that we want to film. So we got to do it right now, and we're all itching to get out of the car basically. We've been sitting for too long. And the sun is coming out, kind of.
So we've got blue sky right there.
Yeah, so it's looking good.
Let's get up tonight, go for a ride, foot to the floor, let the motor roar, throw down the night, and take it outside, break through the door, take to the core.
We made it! It only took 3.5 hours.
Wasn't that bad.
We're gonna go and we drove by and it looks insane. We can see like all the waterfalls from the road and it's gonna be so cool. I'm so pumped. Dude, that is insane.
Bro.
The watercolor is insane. Look at this. That's like an emerald lake. This is a crazy path. The wooden bridge like moves every time you step on it too. So you're just walking on this path over this water. It's pretty cool, but it's like, it's really shaky. I think this definitely reminds me of the Havasupai Falls at the bottom of the Grand Canyon. It's got the same like turquoise kind of cyan water that's coming from these waterfalls. It must be the minerals inside the rocks. But it is so cool. There are so many waterfalls here. Really misty. I've made it to the massive waterfalls now, and there's like 1, 2, 3, 4 of these things, and they're huge. They remind me of that Sukumpa waterfall in Bali that I went to earlier this year. It looks just like that, but there's 4 of them, and the mist is just as strong. Look at this. Oh my God. Boys, it's been a good couple of days.
We gone.
we made it all the way back. We probably drove like 7 hours total today. It has been a lot. It's just been kind of a rainy day, but we did get to go see an epic waterfall, which was super cool. And I'm glad I ran into you guys.
Yeah.
Out of all of the places in the world.
What are the chances?
Good meeting you, man.
What are the chances?
Good meeting you guys.
It's crazy.
I will
Bye.
see you guys on the next adventure.
See you, fans.
Good morning, you guys. Today I am on a fort called Fort Lavraženic. It is right between the old town and the new town. I was staying in the new town of Dubrovnik, but the old town over here is really cool. This is where they film all the Game of Thrones episodes, which I'm actually making a separate video on. That's coming soon. But yeah, you can see it's totally encompassed by this really cool wall that you can actually walk all along. So you can walk along the entire town, and look at this. This view is insane. It is one of the most beautiful old, like medieval type like cities I've ever seen. And it would have been so cool to be walking around here during like its peak, you know, back in, I don't know, the 1300s, somewhere around there, when they were kind of like rivaling the Venetian Empire for maritime trade. They had all kinds of trade going on here. There was a big access hub, and you know, a lot of the worlds came together right here. Favorite things about Europe is when you can come to cities like this, you know, these old medieval cities, and you can go and sit outside at a restaurant like this, and you can have breakfast or lunch, and you just sit and enjoy the view outside on a nice like summer day like this. It's the beginning of June. You sit outside, enjoy your coffee, and kind of wake up. It's one of my favorite things. Dubrovnik also has a pretty iconic harbor, which you probably would have seen from the drone shots, or you've probably seen a picture of at some point in your life, because this harbor filmed from above is pretty iconic picture. And I was able to luckily get it this morning, but it seems like it might be a little bit of a cloudy day. It was a good start to the morning. It was sunny, but I think it might be a little bit of a cloudier day today. Might even rain a little later, so that's why I'm out here trying to do this pretty early. So Dubrovnik was originally founded in the 7th century as a city called Ragusa, which was a refugee for all the people on the coastline who were fleeing the invaders. So everyone was attacking, and they built a walled city from the get-go, so it always had this kind of walled city type look to it. And eventually became a huge place for trading across all kinds of continents. A lot of ships would come in here, a lot of maritime, and it was eventually rivaling the Venetian Empire. But later in the 1667, I believe it was, there was a huge earthquake which destroyed many of the buildings here, and a lot of the Renaissance art and buildings were destroyed. So they then had to rebuild it as Baroque style buildings, which is what you see now. And ever since then, it's been relatively peaceful, and it was named a UNESCO World Heritage Site. So it's very historical and very touristy, especially in the past couple years with Game of Thrones. The tourism has gone up like crazy. So for 200 Croatian crown, you can come and walk the city wall, and it honestly looks like I'm walking the Great Wall of China. This thing is massive. I'm pretty sure it's gonna take a good amount of time to do. So 200, it's not bad for the best view in the city, and probably the best pictures you'll get over Dubrovnik. So I've been walking the wall for probably about 30 minutes now. I've only walked one side. You just stop and take so many pictures and things. It just takes you a long time. I feel like I could be up here for 4 hours just walking around, getting every single angle, every cool little, picture of different buildings or churches or houses and rooftops. There's just so much cool, interesting things to see from above looking down at this town. This is about $65 a night, I believe. So it's this little Airbnb. It's like an apartment, but the best part is this. Well, the kitty too, but this. You got a jacuzzi. This is like the terrace. You got this really nice jacuzzi right here, which I'm about to hop in. And then you got this view over here. Look at this. Right overlooking the water. It's amazing. So this is my view. Oh, there's dogs and cats running around everywhere. Look at this guy. Oh my god. Hello. Alright you guys, so I forgot to do an outro when I was in Dubrovnik. I'm in another city now. Actually here, check this out. This is another little town here in Croatia, pretty amazing. If you want to see some more behind the scenes and exclusive content that you won't see on my YouTube channel, check out my Patreon right here to support the show and keep us on the road. But that is it for today. Thank you guys so much for watching, and until next time, Rogue Nation, explore the world. This is an abandoned hotel, and there's actually a bunch of people living here in this hotel above us on the second floor, and the other floor over there. And what they do is